Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that came out May 9th, 2018, and this came out on CNN. A Black Yale graduate student took a nap in her dorm's common room, so a white student called the police. We just have to face the fact that these folks are on code right now. So anything you do around them, they think it warrants the police being called. You sneeze in front of white folks now, they're going to get on the phone and call the cops. Okay? These folks are petty. So probably just jealous because a black student is there. This year, I believe it's either this year or this coming year, is the first class going to Yale with more people of color than white people. I believe that's starting in September. So it's going to be less white people at Yale and more students of color there starting this September. So they're going to be outnumbered at Yale. So expect all these phone calls to the cops. A white person voices suspicions about a person of color. Police are summoned. An encounter is posted on social media, sparking outrage about racial profiling. In what is becoming an all too familiar episode, a Black Yale University graduate student was interrogated by campus police officers early Tuesday morning after a white student found her sleeping in a common room of their dorm and called police. That's stupid. Why not wake a person up and just say, look, you need to get in your dorm room and sleep there? Call the police? Are you people insane? Apparently so. The black student, Lolaide Soyanbola, posted 2 videos of the encounter to Facebook, where they have been widely viewed and drawn thousands of comments. I deserve to be here. I pay tuition like everybody else. An annoyed Sinyambola told responding officers in one video after they asked for her ID, I'm not going to justify my existence here. The incident is one of several in recent weeks in which police have been called on a person of color for seemingly harmless acts. In one of the most recent, 3 black women were detained while leaving their California Airbnb after a neighbor called police thinking they were burglars. Last month, 2 black men were arrested at a Starbucks in Philadelphia after a manager called 911 on them because they didn't order anything. And remember, there were people that were sitting in there at that time and they didn't order nothing either. What happened at Yale? According to Sinyanbala, she was working on a paper in the Hall of Graduate Studies when she fell asleep in a common room. Another female student came in, turned the lights on, and told her, you're not supposed to be sleeping here. I'm going to call the police. That's stupid. So here's the white female student that called the police, y'all. So silly.
Continue. Get my good side. That's my good side.
Okay, y'all. So falling asleep around white folks is a crime if you're black. It warrants you getting the cop called on you. So don't fall asleep around white folks because they're going to call the cops on you. Sinyambola pulled out her phone and recorded 54 seconds of a hallway encounter with the unidentified student who told her, "I have every right to call the police. You cannot sleep in that room." So you know what it is. She don't like the fact that a Black person is there at Yale. That's what this is all about. After 2 white police officers arrived and began questioning her in the stairwell, Sinyambola posted 17 minutes of her encounter on Facebook. When Sinyambola asked about the complaint, one officer said, "She called us and said there's somebody who appeared. They weren't where they were supposed to be." She's a student there. What do you mean she wasn't where she's supposed to be? She's a student there. She's exactly where she should be. The 34-year-old graduate student in African Studies unlocked her dorm room in front of officers to show that she lived there, but they still asked for her ID. "We're in a Yale building. We need to make sure you belong here," the officer told her. All right, let's see if we can.
I have absolute right to document. You don't have to take my picture. I'm not taking your picture. This is Facebook Live.
Here's what we're gonna do. That's fine.
I need to go back to the 12th floor to finish writing my paper.
What's you got your ID on you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, can we see that?
Why?
We got a police call for you.
We need to make sure that you belong here.
Okay, let me open my apartment for you so that you can see that I belong here. I don't think there's a need for you to be here. I think you probably need to commit her to an institution. That's the only use you have for being here.
Once we verify that you're a resident here, then we'll be on our way.
Okay, great. I need to get back to the 12th floor. I gotta write my
We
paper.
just have your ID now.
Why?
I just explained to you. We have a police call for you.
You just said that if you prove that I live here, you would leave.
So
Okay, I
your
just
ID.
opened the door to my apartment.
That's fine. I can see that.
Okay, thank you for watching that. Why?
So we can verify who you are, and we'll get out of your hair. How's that? Sound good? It'll be over just like that.
I'm gonna think about whether I want to show that to you or not, because I really don't know if there's a justification for you even actually being in the building. I think when someone,
I didn't hear what you said.
no, I'm trying to decide if I even want to do that because I don't understand the justification for you actually being here. I think when someone mental calls the police for no reason, you guys should just tell them to, go to an institution.
Randy, you can understand from our perspective. Have I ever met you before? No. I've never met her before either. So she called us since there's somebody that appeared that they weren't supposed to be where they were supposed to be. Okay? I don't know anybody from anybody, so I'm here to just make sure you're supposed to be here, make sure she's supposed to be here, and then we get out of your hair. Okay? If you can understand where we're coming from. Thank you very much. Do you mind if I take it out and give your wallet back? Okay, great. Take that. 794. As you just remember, I'll give you 3 times.
So with the other individual involved, how did you guys originally contact?
I was sleeping in the common room and she comes in and turns the lights on. And she's like, "Why are you sleeping here? You're not supposed to be sleeping here. I'm going to call the police on you." So that was
You
it.
just walked out.
I came to use the bathroom. I just came down to use the bathroom. I didn't walk out because of that. But she called the police on my friend about 3 months ago. The university knows that she's unstable and she's still here.
SIYONBOLA.
So you've dealt with her before?
Well, this is my first time actually meeting her in person, but I know that she's the one who called the police on my friend
Would she call the police on your friend?
because he was in a stairwell and he was Black.
Great, thank you. If you want to put that over there, that'd be great. Thank you. Yep. All right, just sit tight for us.
Why?
Because we're gonna run her information, make sure everything comes back correct.
Did you do this for her as well?
The officer's with her, I'm sure she is. That's pretty much what we do.
Because you guys didn't do this last time that you guys were called.
I wasn't there last time.
Okay.
What happened last time?
She did the same thing because my friend was in the stairwell. And he was black.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, it doesn't sound right that I'm sitting here with you and I should be writing my paper either. So I don't understand why I'm still here.
I hear you. I'm not trying to keep you out here any longer than you need to be.
Okay. Who exactly are you waiting to hear from?
Our dispatch.
On what exactly?
I'm just explaining to you. We run your information through our dispatch. They come back to us
And say what?
and say you're all clear.
And what does all clear mean?
It means that you're verified that you live here, that you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be. Like I said, I've never seen you before. We've never met. So I understand you have a key. Show me your ID. Everything looks good to me. Our partner is with the other female. And once we talk to her, then we'll be out of here. Just like I said in the beginning. Sound good?
No, but I'm here.
Good.
I have an OLOPAD as the last name and DAYO as the first name. The UPI is 116-90565. I just have an email, a Yale email.
Stand by. I'll give you another 35. How do you say your first name?
Lola D.
And what's your date of birth?
6583.
6583. Thank you. Yeah, that wasn't the correct CPI. Okay. One 7275553. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the bottom of it. I'm gonna assume that the bottom of it is expiration and it's 7/13/17. So maybe we just didn't review it or something like that. Yes. Thank you. Do you know if you're supposed to renew these?
I'm not even having this conversation right now. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Did you got her information that you wrote down?
This first side of the story.
And what was your date of birth again? 83 was the year, but what was it? 85?
6'5".
6'5". Thank you. All right. What's your paper for that you're writing?
I don't want to talk about it. I deserve to be here. I pay tuition like everybody else. I'm not going to justify my existence here. It's not even a conversation. She needs to be put into an institution so that she can stop harassing people. That's it. That's the only thing I'm interested in talking about right now.
So this isn't the first time?
I mentioned that to you in the beginning.
This is the second time?
This is the second time I personally experienced her psychosis. I don't know about other people.
What happened the first time?
I think
Brother. Hey, negative as in. Okay. You want to just run that? I have your DOD. You want to run that on? Yep. 6'5".
4 cops, you guys.
Were you studying up there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all your stuff up there?
Yeah.
The first name is the OLL. Correct? Your first name is Yes.
How you doing, sir? Melanie?
How you
What's
doing?
your name?
Hola, D.
I'm sorry, you Yale student?
Of course I'm a Yale student. How else would I get in here?
Yeah, Yale student. I'm just asking.
Okay, well, you have 3 other
the girl
cops here.
upstairs- Well, this is protocol, and I'm the supervisor, so it's going to be okay.
I know it's going to be okay. I know I'm not in trouble. My ancestors built this university. I know I'm not in trouble. Okay, well, I'm not going to be harassed because
This is harassment, man.
that's exactly what it is. I'm writing a paper. I have a paper due 2 days ago.
Telephone call. So we're not.
Yeah, I understand that, but you should understand by now that there's actually, if you've actually spoken to her, it shouldn't take that long to understand that there's nothing going on.
We're understanding.
So why are you guys still here?
So it's 2 people that have different spectrum right now. So have you?
One that's like mentally healthy and one that's
I don't
psycho.
know. I don't
Okay.
know that. But,
Okay.
I can't make that determination. I'm not a professional like that.
That's
What I
fine.
can tell you is that we're going to do our job. All right. You're not being harassed.
I am
We're
being
just going to get down
harassed.
to the bottom of it. No, you're not.
What's the bottom of
The
what?
bottom
Of the fact that I was like in the common room doing a paper and sleeping?
Yeah. So what happened? Y'all got into it.
No, I was sleeping and she comes in there.
No.
Yeah, no, she got into a verbal. The girl got into a verbal or tried to wake her up or something.
She came and turned the lights on. I was sleeping on the couch
Okay.
and said, "You're not supposed to be here. Why are you sleeping here?" She thinks that it's part of her apartment.
Do you have any idea why what's going on with your Yale ID?
I have no idea. I use it every day to get in and out of everything.
What's wrong with her?
So it's coming back expired. She has a key for here, she has a key for.
No, I mean, they have her. They have her.
I'm a first year. How could it expire within 9 months?
I mean, it says-
Oh, there's an expiration date on it?
I don't know if that's expiration or when you got it, but that's.
That would have to be when, I don't know.
Just,
So she has
something to do.
access, she got access here.
All right. So what we'll do is
This
What's-
guy
what's-
shouldn't have any record. They called security.
sometimes they have a mistake. Do we have what school you belong to?
GSAS. You can only live here if you're in GSAS.
I understand that, but what school do you belong to?
African Studies.
African Studies?
Mhm.
Okay. So just give her information. She says she's with African Studies. Mm-hmm.
Is there a common room on this floor or no?
No, there
So
isn't.
that's why you had to go up there.
Doesn't matter why. I chose to go up there because I'm a free citizen to do what the hell I want in this building by
Well,
paper.
this is private property, and we are police officers here, so we are allowed to do our job.
So continue doing your job.
We determine who's allowed to be here and who's not allowed to be here, regardless of whether you feel that you're allowed to be here or not, okay?
Continue.
I mean, that's just bottom line.
Continue. I hope that makes you feel powerful.
It's not about feeling powerful.
Okay.
It's about we're going to get down to the bottom. We don't know why you're not in the system, and you're not being very helpful right now.
You wouldn't be helpful either if you were woken up and harassed. Probably wouldn't be
I
in
just
a
tried to
great
get down to the
mood.
bottom of that like 5
The
seconds
bottom of
ago when I
what?
asked you.
You got the
If you got into
story.
a verbal disagreement, and you said no. Is that correct? So how is she harassing you if you're not in a verbal disagreement?
Because I was doing my paper and resting, and now I'm
I
here.
understand.
So that's harassment.
That's not harassment.
Okay.
All right. Do me a favor. Where's your room here?
Right here.
All right. She has the key and everything's good to go?
She has her key.
All right. Give her our ID back. Give her a case number. Upstairs, we'll do the same with the individual upstairs. We'll get down to the bottom. So she's in our system. She has an email address, but she's not in our security system.
7-4.
Here's an update on the information. Security called back. They found this is a slightly different spelling, but the right UPI number. They have her active, and they have her out of HTS,
African studies.
anyway, this floor, and a room number, 2736 Alpha. 2736 Alpha.
Can I have a senior timeout, please?
So we'll make sure we'll contact the DM of HTS to let her know this interaction that we have between them. Every time there's an interaction with a police officer doesn't mean that there is a harassment. We don't know what happened. We're trying to get down to the bottom of it. All right?
So you just to verify, you said 01623.
Feel free to go, ma'am.
Thank you.
01623.
You have a good night.
You have a good night. I'm not going to have a good night, but you have a good night. That's all, folks. So you'll be hearing more from me about this. All right. So as you could hear, this is not the first time. You know, she's another Holly Hilton, obsessed with calling the police on Black folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, when she posted this up on Facebook, it got 480,000 views and 7,500 shares and 12,000 comments. And most people did feel that it was racist out there. You know, they call the police because they think the cops are their personal bodyguards against Black folks. And they have always called the cops over petty issues when it comes down to us. So I'm not surprised in the slightest. I can see this getting worse at Yale because, like I said, next year is going to be the students of color outnumber the white students at Yale. And this is actually happening across the country because their numbers are dropping. And it has a lot to do with it. And, you know, all Black students in these Ivy League colleges are not there on no quota. Many of them have earned their way. I remember there was a case where a white female was making the claim she did not make it into school. I believe it was Harvard. And a lot of Black students got there on a quota. And then when they went back and looked at the grades, she scored lower than the Black students. They had better scores in SATs than she did. That's why she didn't make it in. So
Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another example of a bunch of petty nothing, and they're calling the police. You know what this is going to do? This is going to make Black people spend less and less time around white folks. That's what this is really going to do in the long run. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.